Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. Today I'm going to bring y'all along for another What's for Dinner. This week we're starting off with something we haven't done in quite a while, and that is quesadillas. These are chicken tenderloins my husband is seasoning up. Can you tell them what all you put on them?
Yep, salt and pepper, paprika, and some poultry seasoning, which is like thyme, sage,
right,
oregano, that type of thing.
Okay. And so we're going to chop them up into very little pieces. And then we've got some cheddar and Monterey Jack cheese over there, some tortillas, and some Rotel. So I'll show you what we're going to do. But after I put the camera away, he was like, oh, grab the cayenne pepper. So he added just a tad bit of cayenne pepper, and then he added some garlic salt too.
Yep.
All right, so we're about to put that into this pan and get it all cooked up. So he kind of chopped it up with a knife, but then he's using that little Pampered Chef tool to chop it up while it's in there. It smells heavenly. He said, I mean, you could use taco seasoning instead of all of the stuff that he used, but I'm telling y'all, he missed his calling to be a chef. He likes to spice stuff up himself. So if you just wanted to use taco seasoning, you totally could. So he's cooking all of that up, and then once it's done, we're gonna add in the Rotel. All right, so we drained the Rotel before you put it in, and then it's been so long since we've made this, we didn't even think about it till just now. My husband is chopping up about half of an onion to stick in here and kind of saute with this. All right, so we've already done one, but I wanted to show y'all how we do it. So just butter one side, add some cheese to one side, add some of the chicken mixture, we pile it on there, and then add a little more cheese on top. There we go. And then, let me reach over here, sorry. I'm gonna take pasta and fold it in half, and then just kind of crease it. There we go. Like, kind of close it up if you can. And then we just let it get really crispy on one side before we flip it. That way we know the cheese is melted and everything is ready to go. So I just flipped it. That's how we like it. We like it not burnt, but pretty crispy. And then we're going to cut them with just a pizza cutter when we're ready to serve them. We already have one over here, and we're just adding them up. So this one's almost done, and then we're just going to keep repeating the process. So this is what it looks like. Just use the pizza cutter and cut them up. We have 2 quesadillas per person. We dip it in sour cream. We've got the Spanish rice, and then we've got some salsa and chips too. So who needs the Mexican restaurant? Just come to our house, right? Hey y'all, tonight we are having baked potato soup. This is the one that my dad made while I was growing up. I love it so much. So much so that I have an entire video just dedicated to baked potato soup. So I'm going to link that below. Just in case you haven't seen it. I have to tell you, like, everyone who said they've made it multiple times. They love it. They say they've never had anything like it. It's so different than any other baked potato soup you've ever had. So be sure to give it a try. I've got the potatoes and onions boiling now. This is the other stuff that's going to go in it, but you'll see how to make it when you go watch the video. All right, y'all, we're about to eat. This is everything that we put on top. We put shredded cheese, bacon bits, and green onion. And of course you could put anything that you wanted on top. We're gonna add some pepper too, but it is time to eat. I'm getting dinner ready for tonight. Today is Tuesday. We ate out. On Sunday nights we have a small group with church, and a lot of times we just bring food. So we pretty much just kind of eat there. So I've gotten out of having to cook on Sunday nights, which is great. And then yesterday, Monday, was my son's birthday. So we went out for his birthday. So today I'm back in the kitchen. It is 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting dinner in the crock pot. This that I'm making is called Zesty BBQ Chicken Sandwiches, or Zesty BBQ Chicken. You can do it however you want. You don't have to put it on a sandwich, obviously. Just gonna mix this together and pour it over it and let it cook all day. That's how simple it is. I'm gonna link the recipe below. I got it from All Recipes quite a while back. So I will try and link it below. If I can't find it on All Recipes again, then I will just type it out. But you need 12 ounces of barbecue sauce. You need about a half a cup. I just used the rest of what I had of Italian dressing. I used the zesty Italian dressing. A couple of tablespoons or so of Worcestershire sauce, and about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I really don't measure a whole lot of stuff out. That's just how I do. But anyway, I've put it all in here. I'm going to mix it together, pour it over this, and I'm just going to cook it on low all day long, like 8 hours. And that will be fine. This will cook through, and then we'll just shred it and serve it up tonight. I'm also going to make a side of coleslaw, and I'll show you that too. Okay, I mixed it all up, poured it over the chicken, and because they are frozen, I'm going to do it on high for like an hour just to get it really going, and then I'll switch it over to low. So let's put it on high for an hour, and then I'll come in here. I'm going to set the timer up here so I don't forget, because after the hour it will just go to warm, so I need to come in here and actually change it over to low and just let it cook all day. Okay, so to make the coleslaw, all I do is I just buy the pre-made coleslaw. This is just the Walmart brand. Just buy a bag of that, and then I will put in a couple of heaping tablespoons, like regular spoonfuls of mayonnaise. I will add in about half of a small jar of sweet relish. Normally I'm not a sweet pickle kind of girl, but I like that in coleslaw. I will add just a splash or so of some apple cider vinegar just to give it a little bit of the tartness, and some salt and pepper. So I'm just going to mix all of that in here. You can add as much mayonnaise as you want or as little as you want. It's really just preference, I guess. But it's still pretty early. It's 1 o'clock. I like to make it and let it kind of sit, and I will mix it up, like pull it out of the refrigerator and mix it up really good a couple of times before we serve it tonight. Alright, so the timer says I still have an hour left, but I just checked it and the chicken is up to temperature, so I'm about to start shredding that. But first, I'm going to put these in the air fryer. I have not tried these yet. I think Mackenzie told me that they were really good. It seems like somebody else talked about it too. But they're supposed to be kind of like McDonald's fries. We shall see. I'm going to put these in the air fryer. It takes about 18 minutes, and then it'll be time to eat. All right, y'all, so dinner is ready. We have our hamburger buns out. I like mustard on mine. My husband usually likes some type of hot sauce. I thought we had sriracha, but apparently we don't. We're out. So I broke this out so he can add that to his. Obviously ketchup for the French fries. And come over here. And I did not use big enough chicken breast this time, so it's really watery, which is fine because we've got this slotted spoon, so it'll leak out some of that liquid. But I'm plated up, and then put some coleslaw on my plate, and we're going to eat. And there you go. So these are the fries. My husband just ate some fries, and he said they were really good, so I'm excited about that. He always puts his slaw on his sandwich, so I decided to try that too. Hey y'all, it is Wednesday and I'm starting on supper. I've got some noodles boiling. We're just doing like, it's not the Kraft macaroni and cheese, it's the Annie's maybe, is that the brand? Anyway, just that macaroni and cheese. And then we're also going to try this. We've never had this before, the popcorn shrimp. They were on major sale at our grocery store last week, and I had coupons for them, so they ended up being really cheap. So I grabbed a couple of these. So we're going to cook one of them in this air fryer tonight. All right, y'all, so I put it on 400 degrees. I put it in for 13 minutes, but we ended up taking it out. I don't know, I think it was in there for 8 or 9 minutes. They are starting to crisp up really well, so they are done. It smells really good. And got some cocktail sauce to go with it and some mac and cheese. It's a simple dinner night tonight. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. We are cooking dinner, and tonight we're doing a new recipe to us. I saw it on Cook, Clean, and Repeat's Foodie Friday this last week. I think she said the recipe came from Kristen's Step, which both of those ladies, by the way, they do What's for Dinner videos as well. So if you haven't been watching theirs, you totally need to go over there and subscribe to their channels too. But the recipe is going to be linked below, so the video, Jen's video, will be linked below. But this is called Cheddar Bacon Ranch Chicken Pasta. Boom, I did it. That was only the second take, y'all. So I'm not going to share with y'all the entire recipe just because you can just go watch the video, but I wanted to show you. Steven doctored it up a little bit more than just putting salt and pepper on it. He likes to add paprika to it. so it kind of browns up when you're cooking it. Doesn't that look good? Hold on, all they see is your hand. There we go. And we've got bacon over there. Cheese, bacon, chicken, ranch. Yes. Just yes. Okay, y'all. Dinner is ready. Does that not look yummy? We are excited to give this a try. That does it for this week's What's for Dinner. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, I would love for you to hit that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you're looking forward to trying some of these recipes. Thanks, y'all, and I'll see you next week.